I opened up our main selection for this week, a new team of heroes, and just wanted to spend a couple minutes with you on this. I think that this will go pretty well for you tomorrow. I want you to reread this. If you haven't already reread it, reread it today, reread it tomorrow morning before you take your test so that's fresh in your mind, and have it open during your test so that you can check things. But here we have a new boy that comes to the team. He's probably a little nervous or shy. Because he doesn't know people, right? So if you don't know people and you're new to a situation, you might kind of want to sit back and kind of get to know things. Now, what we do know when Manny joins the team, that we have a strong player, Carla, right? And she's a pretty important player. The team knows she's really good, and some of them look to her thinking, she's the only reason we're going to win a game. Um, and so they look to Carla. And so Manny's kind of shy. He kind of sits things out at first. And we learn, though, that this kid knows how to play soccer, right? And so as he's watching, um, he starts saying things that kind of lets the team know that he knows what he's talking about, and he's ready to maybe get in the game because he knows he can contribute. And of course they're now behind, so the team is kind of groaning. I imagine they're nervous, they're tense, they're losing. What are they going to do? But Manny is gaining a little more confidence as the story goes on, and he's ready to make some comments about what he sees. And he thinks he has a plan that could help them win. And the team, of course, doesn't really know him well yet, so they're a little nervous. But he is kind of saying, hey, I've played a lot of soccer back home in Guatemala. I'm sure I can get past her. So he's coming out of that shyness at the beginning, and now he's being a little more confident, and he's willing to put in what he can and add to the team. All right. So as the story goes on, of course, he gets involved there, and he does help the team. They end up winning, and I think they learn a lesson at the end of this. When you are on a team, playing together, working together, things go well. If you have someone on your team who's all about herself or all about himself and kind of wants all the glory and thinks, it's the team is the team because of me, things often don't end well, even if that person is super talented. And I think that maybe a lesson was learned here as they win in the end that would say teamwork is important. So reread this, have it fresh in your mind, like I said, and then read those questions carefully tomorrow. I think that you'll find you'll do just fine.